Hi there, my name is Oceana. I'm with a company called G3 Agency. You can check us out. Our website's g3.agency. Basically, I'm making this video for you because I was talking to your friend Caesar, and I hope I'm saying his name right. It might be Cesar or Cesar. I've known all three. I can't remember how he says it, but anyways, basically, I was telling him I help contractors mostly get more jobs through Google by getting their website in front of the people who are searching for those services. So that's what I'm familiar with. He said, I'm pretty busy, or I think he was saying he doesn't really do that full time, and so he's not looking to bring on a lot more clients in that space, but that you might be interested in getting more clients through your website. So I did my best. I don't really know much about the financial world. So these same principles absolutely do work for the financial industry just as well as they work for any other industry. But you'll have to forgive my ignorance when it comes to a lot of it is knowing what a person would search on Google if they were looking for your services. But since I don't have any idea really what you do, because I just started paying taxes, what it feels like 2 years ago. It's actually almost a decade ago now, but anyways, I don't know much about finances, but I do know a lot about SEO, search engine optimization. So I'm going to use what I know. I'm going to try to BS through the rest of it. But try to take what I'm saying, what I'm trying to do, and not so much exactly the wording I have, because it's not going to be, I'm not an insider. I'm just going to do my best. Okay, so let's just jump right in. The first thing is your website looks great. And you've got some good content here. So Google really loves content. And basically, if you have lots and lots of words about what you do, how you do it, who you do it for, the different aspects of doing such things, basically having lots of information about what you do shows Google that you are the expert in the matter. And that helps to basically show that you should be the one that shows up at the top of the search results. Another thing that you can do on your homepage, which is pretty cool, actually on any of your pages. I'm trying to find a image. I don't know if this is going to count. Oh, it does. Okay, so if I right click on an image, click Save Image As, I can see that this image was saved as 269 large thumb -A. I don't know who that's helpful for, but it's definitely not helpful for Google. So this is a missed opportunity. What you can do is you can actually save those images on your site as key phrases that people are actually typing into Google when they're looking for your services and they're in your service area. Now, I say that last part because I'm used to working with service industry where, somebody's laying concrete, for example, so that you can't just have, somebody in Washington, D.C., doing concrete work for someone in Wyoming. It's just not going to work. I hope those states are far enough. I'm not good with geography either. Anyways, but you get the point. So I'm used to working with people who are, location specific, but these things work for whether you have a location specific service area or not. But then you just need to get in front of the people who are searching for your services. So let's check out what those might be. This is where my ignorance is going to come in and show just how little I know. Basically, I use this thing called Keywords Explorer on a site called Ahrefs, and it tells me how many people are searching for any particular key phrase each month. It gives, its best estimation. And so I put in words like estate and insurance and investment. These things that you have on your website. And then I went in here, and basically what I do is there are some important factors. So here's the keyword itself. This is the thing that people are typing in. This right here, the volume, is how many people are generally typing it each month on average. And then this here, KD, stands for keyword difficulty. It's basically like a competition score. How difficult does this tool, Ahrefs, think it would be to get to the first page of Google for that term? And we really like to go after 5 and below. That's kind of where usually we find really good opportunities for contractors. But, 11, 12, 13, these are all within reach for us. This goes all the way up to 100. 100 would be absolutely impossible. You wouldn't be able to get past it. It's the best website in the whole world. Whereas 11 is, it's probably you're up against some websites that are good websites, but they're not going to be impossible to overdo or beat, do better than, basically. So I'm going to look at this one here. I don't have any idea what hard money loan rates are, but if it's something that you can offer, if it's something, this is where I'd really need to work with you to understand what people are looking for, what it is that you offer exactly, how people would look it up if they needed your service. But if somebody was looking for information on hard money loan rates, and that was something that you could help with, there are 1,000 people each month in the United States that are searching for this exact phrase, and the keyword difficulty is 13. This is, again, within reach for someone like me to be able to, or at least me and my team. I don't know that I could do it on my own, to be honest, but me and my team, I know for sure. George and Nick are great, and they've been doing it a lot longer than I have. I know that they could get past something like a 13 within time. So basically, the point is to get to the first page of Google for that term, right? So 1,000 people each month are searching that term. We want to be where they're going to see the results. So first we got ads. There's people paying about $15 every time somebody clicks on one of these ads. And it takes so many clicks before somebody is bound to pay for services. So it's much better to just end up down here where you can get those clicks basically for free, except of course it takes time and money to get to the top of Google, but you won't be charged every time someone clicks then, which is nice. Okay, so hard money loans. Basically, we're going to look at the top result that's not an ad, and we're gonna see what is it that they're doing that is getting them to this first page of Google. Why is it that they're there and we're not? So like I was talking about before, content. Google loves content. So lots of words, lots of pictures about what they do. So if we look, in fact, I think I can do this, Control A. Oh, I don't have a word counter on this laptop. Sorry about that. So I don't know how many words they have on here, but what you'd want to do is copy and paste it into like a Word document, find out how many words are on this page, because on your site, you're going to want to have more words. You're going to want to make sure that those words include these phrases here that, I show you these phrases, but these are probably not the phrases that you're going to want on here. But you're going to want to find phrases that you want to show up for. And so like hard money loan rates, if that's what you want to show up for, you're going to want to make sure that that phrase is said in your content at least a couple of times. Not so many that it looks weird, but you want to mention a couple times, maybe save 1 or 2 images as that. So if I right click on this image, let's see what they're saving their images as. Dun, 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 dun. A couple looking at paperwork of Adobe stock. So this is a missed opportunity on their part. They could definitely have done better than this. So like I said, this is another spot where you'd want to include, hard money loan rates if that's what you want to show up for, or, real estate loans, or whatever it is that you want to show up for that people are actually searching. And that's where that keyword research comes in. Okay, and then if we put them into Ahrefs, which over here you can see Keyword Explorer, that's what we were using to find what keywords are being searched. This is Site Explorer. Now we're going to look at how the website of your competitor is performing. And they've got a UR score of 23, which means that this exact page is 23 out of 100 trusted by Google. Their entire website is a bit higher, DR score of 75. We don't have to beat out their entire website. We just have to beat out this page for that word. So this is not terribly undoable. Undoable. I don't think that's how I should have said that. UR is not terribly difficult to outdo. And then I want to point out one more thing over here. So we got backlinks from referring domains. backlinks are any link that points from another website back to your site, and a referring domain is any website that has at least one of those links on their site. And then actually one more thing, I lied, that was one more thing, but this is another one more thing. If I click on organic keywords, I can see what keywords they're showing up for, and that can give me ideas for keywords that I want to include in my content. Here's one. Let's see, what is a hard money loan? That's something that people want to know. Are they ready to buy at that point? Maybe, maybe not, but or are they ready to, you know, start? Maybe, maybe not, but you want to be the one to show up when they're doing that research, and then that way you can try to get their information and give them a call. Now I'm going to go back to your site here. So you already did a great job with having, you know, have a question mark. That's good. I would say it should maybe be a stronger call to action. I would also add a big click to call phone number here somewhere at the top. But other than that, your website looks really good. I would definitely add that content and more pictures saved as those key phrases. So this is how you can get a hold of me. This was supposed to be full screen, but well, it is what it is. Okay, so like I said, I usually work with contractors, so that's why I'm really kind of at a loss for what words we should be looking up for your financial stuff. But if you'd be interested, I'd be happy to sit down with you for a little while and just go over some words that might actually be helpful for you, because I understand my words that I chose were probably super random and not helpful. But you get the idea of kind of what we're doing, and I'd be happy to sit down and go over some words, find them with you that actually are more relevant for you, so you have something better to work with than this hodgepodge of random things that I threw together not knowing your industry. So anyways, thank you so much for your time. I hope you found this helpful, and I look forward to your feedback if you're so kind as to give me any. Bye.